Why are you dismissing this claim?
It's lies. In fact, President Zuma never wanted Dalimpofu to be part and parcel of the formation of MK Party. I'm the one that spoke to him, and I said to him, like, President Zuma, the battle that lies ahead is beyond me and you. And the fact is that we are taking a name that belongs to, that is associated with the ANC. The ANC is going to come to us very hard. Mm-hmm. So it is best that we involve Dalimpofu with the processes of the administration and the documentation of MK Party, so that when that time actually comes, Dalimpofu is abreast with what is happening. Besides, SC Dalimpofu is already doing some of the work for you on pro bono, on all of your cases around the country. He's always in the courts with you and all of that. So let's bring him. He then raised the aspect of EFF, and I said, yeah, it's a serious problem. It's something that we can look into and try and manage it as we go. So I then requested a meeting with the SC Dalimpofu and SC Skakani. When myself and Comrade Ace Magashule were on our way back from meeting President Zuma about the aspects of MK Party, when Ace Magashule was showing vehemently that he does not want to participate in MK Party, I requested the two senior counsels that we have a meeting with him and that we try and stop him from registering or going ahead with his party. And the meeting, we had it at the Dumanokwe, the chambers, myself, Ace Magashule, SS Kakan, as well as SC Dalimpofu. It was for the first time that the two senior counsels, when they started to know about the formation of MK Party.
What was the date there? Do you remember?
It was around August.
So this would be
August, yes.
August 2023?
Yes, 2023.
You yesterday in your interview with 702 as well, you did mention that the former president didn't want Advocate Dalimpofu to form part of the political party. Here's a statement that the party issued yesterday. It says here, Office of the President, umkhonto wesizwe political party, Advocate Dalimpofu participated in and internalized the revolutionary agenda to unify the progressive forces long before the official announcement of umkhonto wesizwe party on the 16th of December. He played a crucial role in the many underground dialogues and engagements that were held with different political parties and individuals on the need to unite the progressive forces in South Africa to fight the reintroduction of the white minority rule in South Africa. That is what the former president is saying. So the former president and Advocate Dalimpofu seem to be singing from the same hymn sheet, which is different to what you are saying.
It's understandable. I'm not the founder of MK Party. And I also say that President Zuma is not the founder of MK Party. His name does not even appear on the founding documents, even at IEC. It is the tribal kingdoms, the churches, and certain individuals that went to him, which he knows very well, that canvassed him. He did not want to be part of this process in the beginning. The process of mobilizing President Zuma took about 3 months to get him to agree. It was...
When? Is it 22?
It was in 22 late and early 23.
Okay.
When the negotiations between him, the tribal kingdoms, as well as individuals, that he must come and join. Because he said, I've always said that I will die in ANC. And there is no way else where I can go. We have to find ways and means in between to actually do that. The expulsion of Comrade Ace Magashule also had a lot to do with actually convincing him to say that we need to actually really now.
Okay. So are you saying then that former President Jacob Zuma is also lying?
He's also lying, and he knows very well that.
He's also lying?
He's also lying.
But the point is that there was already a process to start a political party. outside of what you were going to propose.
That is what he said, President Zuma.
But that's what you are saying in this letter to him as well.
Exactly, that is what he said.
So could that not be the same political party conversations that would have taken place with Advocate Dali Mpofu?
No.
Do you think?
No, that was not.
Okay.
Comrade Dali Mpofu did not know about MK Party. And in our meeting between me, him, Ace, as well as Esses Kakane, he was actually shocked that he's been working with President Zuma so close, but President Zuma did not tell him. And that it is me that actually brings him on board into that. And I then said to him, you know, issues of underground and his position and all of that, we need to afford him that latitude that he makes certain decisions based on the circumstances at hand. And that you are an EFF member and you are representing him. And there is this direction that we are taking. But I'm going to introduce you to this process myself, okay, which I did.
Julius Malema also yesterday in the podcast with Leanne Matthys from the EFF speaks about months and months of the conversations that would have taken place even before the launch of umkhonto wesizwe political party. You say that you only spoke to Advocate Dali Mpofu in August of 2023.
Yes.
How could we have only found out in August of 2023 if conversations have been happening months ahead, in even calling other political parties, small political parties, including the ATM, to say, let's collapse the EFF and other political parties that will form part of this new political party that would be formed? According to Julius Malema, the ATM said, actually, let's do it the other way around. Let's rather collapse into the EFF because it already has national structures.
First of all, Julius Malema was not in our meetings. He also found out after Dali Mpofu found out. On that same day, Dali Mpofu informed him.
August 2023.
That's it. So when he says months and months and all of those, never. There's no such a thing. It's a lie. All right? And in that process, after I brought in Dali, I said, the value that I must create is this. Let's bring all our comrades, as per talk with President Zuma, that I had with him, that we bring all comrades that are on the left, but particularly, firstly, comrades that were members of ANC that branched out, right? And then that was the first phase. Then the second phase, it will be other parties that do not come out of the ANC. So here we're talking about PAC, Azapo, we're talking about UDM, we're talking about Areta, we're talking about ACT. And we arranged for a meeting, and this meeting took place in Forest Town at President Zuma's residence. In that meeting, the attendees was Ace Makashule, representing ACT. It was Comrade Carl Niehaus, representing Areta. It was a Comrade General Bantu Olomisa, representing UDM. It was Comrade Zungula, who was representing ATM. It was EFF, represented by Floyd, as well as Marshall, as well as a PAC, Tembakot was represented by his treasurer, as well as his secretary. The president of PAC could not make it. That is why we had to meet the president of PAC alone after that event.